So David, a 1-0 win at Hednesford Town today. Are you pleased with not just the result but the performance as well?
Yeah, I just said to the players, we didn't pick over it. Sometimes you can pick over it and you can analyse things and you can talk about decisions that should have been better, and there will always be that in a game of football. What I focused on was just the desire, the work rate, the attitude. When played 20 minutes at the end with 10 men, and you look at the shift that people were putting in there, it was all superb. All the stuff that comes for free, all the dirty side of football, I thought we were really good at today. And some of the football we played was really good as well. But I thought that the big thing was if you work hard, you get your rewards in this level of football.
How hard was it to prepare for the game this week? There was a lot of stuff on social media about, obviously, Hednesford had signed, I think, four, 5, 6 players. Nathan Delfonso, one of them, and obviously you prepare for a game Thursday, and then all that happens afterwards. Is that hard to get ready for it?
In some ways it is, because you obviously do your analysis, you look at teams, you look at how they play, you look at the main threats, and that changed there. And I thought Delfonso was good, and I thought Michael Grau came in at the back for them. I thought he was excellent today. So 2 of the new signings, but they didn't massively change the way they played, and we focused a lot on what we can do and what we're good at. It's a wide pitch, and that suited us today. And we talked about the work rate, the forward and second balls. I thought for the first 15-20 minutes we were excellent. I thought we won everything in the middle. Then they came into the game, grew into the game massively. I hit the bar a couple of times, had some big chances. But really, we said at half time we need to focus on us. And I thought second half we were good, really good.
And you've got to be pleased with your 2 centre backs today, and your keeper as well, because Finn was outstanding. But I think someone said 300 odd professional football league appearances, and they've kept a clean sheet against a good player in a team who they've had to deal with some pressure today.
Yeah, and they headed things, they kicked things, they organised, they pulled players about. They were loud. It was noticeable how loud the 2 centre halves were. They were clever when they had to be. They slowed the game down. I thought they were really good defensively. I thought Darren and Jack as well. I think if you look at their 2 wingers are dangerous, and we kept them quiet. So if you look at you can go through the team and everybody put a shift in, everybody had a good performance. But when he was called on, Finn made a couple of great saves. Defenders didn't give an inch. I thought the midfield, we played 20 minutes where we got overrun a little bit. Their movement was a bit clever, and we didn't deal with that. But second half, I thought we really imposed ourselves. I thought Alfie's energy was superb, and then subs made a real impact as well. All 3 subs had a big contribution in the game, so it was a really good squad performance today.
And that save from Finn in the 93rd minute, I think it was today, absolutely class, that save today.
Yeah, really good save, really good reflex save, and I actually think he saved one in the bar in the first half. I think he got a touch to it.
Yeah.
So it was the sort of thing he does. His reflexes are sharp. He's a big lad. He's a big frame. He's got that reach. But really good. I think what was more pleasing was some of the crosses he came for. One that was a little bit hairy under the bar. It was quite difficult, but he was coming for things. He was getting hold of it. Second half, his kicking was relieving pressure as well. So it was another accomplished performance from somebody who is a complete novice at this level.
And Keita Mulvey, he's had an up and down season really. Obviously went out on loan to get some games, having got some fitness at Hednesford Town. Yeah. Comes on, made an impact, scores a brilliant goal, and then gets 2 yellow cards and gets sent off after.
Keita Mulvey's season in 20 minutes. So came off the bench. I thought he looked really lively when he came on. I thought he asked a lot of questions. He put a great cross in not long before he scored. I thought he took his goal exceptionally well. The first booking was a bit unlucky. I'm not even sure it was him who made the foul. Second booking was just stupid, just kicking the ball away. Phil was saying it was harsh because it was very close to the whistle, but it was just a silly thing that didn't need to happen. It's his season in a nutshell for various reasons. He's not been able to get going. He's had suspensions. He's had injuries. But we saw in the 20 minutes or so he was on, we saw the qualities he brings, and when he's direct, when he's on it, when he's running at players, he causes lots of problems. So it's good to have him back. Shame we'll miss him for a game, but he's going to be vital as we running towards the end of the season.
And from a personal point of view, for you and the coaching team, it's 4 now without being beaten. How good was it today? You obviously saw the players celebrating and really good scenes at the end with the fans. It felt like it meant a lot to everyone today, especially after you probably felt some pressure we spoke about a little bit recently, but must feel good 4 on the bounce, not being beaten.
Yeah, it's really easy, I think, sometimes to look from the outside, and even as fans, and you think, players aren't doing this, players aren't doing that. And there is nobody in our squad who's turned up and doesn't want to be here. If you look at Josh Dickin, a lot of conversations with Josh recently. He wants to be here, he loves the club. He's frustrated that he's not playing, but when he's had to step in, he's done really well at fullback recently, being asked to play out of position. And they're the sorts of lads we've got. It really means something to them. They've been busting their gut to try and get things right, and I've said this a lot. We're not very far away. We're not very far away at all, and we're starting to do some of the ugly things well. We're starting to put together better performances, more accomplished performances, managing those big moments. Keaton takes his big chance. Finn makes the saves when he has to make the saves. We put the blocks in, we have to put the blocks in. And you saw the fans there. They were behind us all the way, and it was really nice for the players to be able to celebrate with them. And I'm big on not getting too high with the highs and not to get too low with the lows, but you've got to let the players celebrate moments like that. They work so hard. They make so many sacrifices. People don't see the hours in the gym or outside of training. You know, the driving for an hour each way on a up to Older to train at 9 till 10 on a Thursday evening. The watching all your mates go on a Friday night while you're not preparing for the game on a Saturday. They make so many sacrifices. You should enjoy a day like today, because it was a good game. It was a good performance. It was a well deserved and well fought win.
And we go again next weekend, Clitheroe at home. Another tough game.
Really tough game. They had a good result today. They've reinforced in the week. They're pushing. Their ambition is very clear. They want to be in the playoffs. It's an ask. We normally do all right against them at home, not so much away. We definitely kind of owe them from earlier in the season. But it will be a tough ask. It will be a tough game. It will be a good game. I'd imagine there'll be a decent crowd on, because Clitheroe travel well. Really good fans, and it should be a good atmosphere. We've got to do what we did today. That's got to be the norm. The desire, the effort, the work rate, the graft, that will to win. It's got to be absolutely the norm. We've got to make sure we're at that level every week. And I say this time and time again: performance against teams like Leeds show we can compete with anybody in this division, as long as we're at it. And I'm getting more and more confident that lads are. I'm seeing more and more signs that there's a bit of maturity creeping into that dressing room, more leadership coming into the dressing room, and that all bodes well.
And not wanting to end it on a sour note, I suppose, today, but two players come off look like injuries. So Tyler and Alfie and Ben Darby today came off. Yeah. Any update on them?
Yeah, thanks Nathan. I was just enjoying football again, and he's just ruined it. I don't think they're too bad. So Tyler's was an impact injury. He got a kick fairly early in the game. It was quite a bad one. The lad went to clear the ball and he just nicked in front of him. It's quite a heavy blow. So we think it's just an impact. So that's probably only a 48, 72 hour thing. He was just struggling to kind of put weight on him. I think once the bruising comes out, I think that'll be okay. Ben's was a little bit more precautionary. He wasn't moving well. He had a bit of stiffness and tightness in his groin. At that stage there, it made sense just to take him off and put somebody fresh on, get some fresh legs on, get some energy on the pitch, and just make sure Ben's the two. So I think they'll both be fit for next weekend based on that initial diagnosis.
Thanks, David, and well done for today.
Cheers, Nathan.